welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining me for Story Time. If you're new to my page, please subscribe. Also, like the live. Yes. So let me go say hello to everyone personally. Hey Nina. Hey Kay. Hey Regina. Hey Roxana. Hey Reality. Hey Lavonia. Hey Cherry Blossom. Hey Chastain. Hey Lakeisha. Hey Val. Hey Kayla. Hey Jamaica. Hey Miss T. Hey Trucker. Hey Sweet Tea. Hey Jasmine. Hey China. Hey Suki. Hey Jersey. Hi guys, and welcome to Story Time. Oh my goodness, I so missed you guys. Hello, welcome to Story Time. Please close the door as you come in. If you're new to my page, you don't know what I mean when I say close the door. That means thumbs up the live so that I know you can hear me, you can see me, and you're ready, you're tuned in. Yes, so everybody say hello. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Don't get mad at Auntie. Don't shoot the messenger. I don't know. Yes, she did. Yeah, but I do have a little bad news. Y'all only get 2 stories tonight because I only had enough people for 2 stories. So don't shoot the messenger. Don't get mad at me. I only had enough people for 2 stories. So y'all get 2 stories tonight. And then hopefully by Thursday we'll have more people and I can give y'all full 3 stories. Yes. So also I posted on the community page that I will be doing a cash app raffle. It's a surprise cash app raffle that I will be doing for members only. Members only. Yes. I posted it on the community page. So if you would like to enter, go over to the community page, read the rules. Once you have completed all those rules and everything, just comment under that post, Auntie. I've done everything, and that way you can be entered into the raffle. So it's members only. I'm sorry, non-members, but it's members only this time. So I will be picking 3 names to receive cash app surprises. So that's the first raffle of the year that I'm going to get going. So all the rules and deadlines and everything, all that information is over on the community page. So you can go over and read those rules so you can be entered into the raffle. And there you go. I'm gonna do my best, Kayla. I can't promise you nothing. I'm gonna do my best. I see y'all still ain't closed the door. Please close the door. Please close the door. Also, I wanted to say thank you to all of you guys for the birthday gifts as well as the birthday wishes. He said thank you so much. He was very happy. He was turned up. He was too drunk to thank y'all personally that night. And I think he still has a little hangover right now. Yeah, but he says thank you to everyone that sent him birthday wishes and birthday gifts. So thank you so much, guys, for all your help with getting a birthday gift. So, all righty, we're about to get ready to start in like 3 minutes. Hey, Talali World. We're about to get started in about 3 minutes. So this is the time where you will go over and get your popcorn out the microwave or get your wine tumbler out the refrigerator from on chill. You know, get your shot glasses, wash them out, and bring them over to the table wherever you watching me at. You know what I'm saying? This is the time where you do that. So you hurry up and go over and do that. You got like a couple minutes left before I start this story time. Yes, that'll be happening. So I take my tips on Cash App as well as YouTube, whichever you feel. My Cash App is pinned at the top if you're looking for that information for tips. So I take my tips in Cash App as well as YouTube, however you feel comfortable. Also, any tip over $10 will get you put into a story time. Biggest tipper will get you put in a 3 back-to-back stories. So if you have the biggest tip out of all the tips that come in tonight, you will be put in 3 back-to-back stories. If you tip over $10, you will be added to a story time. Any new members that join will also be added to a story time. So those are ways you can be added to story time. Nino just posted the information on how to get the raffle link information. He posted that so you guys can get that and you'll be able to find that so you can go ahead and hopefully get you a Cash App surprise before the end of the month. So, with all that being said, we're about to get ready to start this story time. So if you got everything you need, you in front of your device, like Look, I've been waiting for this for some time. You so silly, Jersey. So if you got whatever you need, you done came out the bathroom, wash your hands, flush the toilet, all that good jazz. You know what I'm saying? And you in the living room, you sitting down, you ready, you in the dark, gotta be in the dark. You're in the dark and you are ready for story time. Go ahead and give me those thumbs. All right, Chastain, let me check. Give me those thumbs, give me those thumbs, give me those thumbs. Hey, thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, Chastain. No, she's my fault. Oh my goodness, Jasmine. You a whole mess. You're a whole mess, Jasmine. I don't be having enough people. That's why I be trying to, but don't nobody be wanting to tip your auntie. I be giving all these good stories. Please believe y'all have these stories to watch when Netflix on they bullshit, when Hulu on they bullshit, when all your little streaming apps on they bullshit. You got auntie to go to, but auntie don't get the tip, so auntie don't have that many people to be putting this story. Last time I did a story time, I only got like six people. So that's 2 stories for you guys. I'm trying, Jasmine, but I can't make people do anything. Thank you, Chastain. Thank you, Jasmine. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, Val. Hey, Ryan. Yes, y'all come on in. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. I think about it, Chastain. Close the door as you come in. Close the door as you come in. Give me them thumbs if you are ready for story time. Come on, give me them thumbs. Give me them thumbs. Give me them thumbs. Let me know you're ready for story time. Boop, 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 boop. I'm glad I'm back. My 6-year-old grandson was sick. He ended up with COVID, but he's better now. No COVID. Girl, in Jesus' name, thank you. We already knew that baby gonna be good, girl. We are so happy that your grandbaby is up and running and getting on your damn nerves like you should be. So there you go. Thank you for understanding, Jasmine. I do my best. I swear I be hitting y'all with these zingers, and y'all be like, it can be better. Like, God damn. What I gotta do? Decapitate 17 people in the store for people to be like, shit, she earned that that tip. Let me throw that tip over there. Like, what the hell? Y'all waiting on death? Y'all waiting on death? Is that what y'all want? Y'all want death in the store? Well, how convenient y'all want fucking death in the store? Because I got a death story for y'all ass tonight. Somebody's gonna die in this fucking store tonight. Now you can take your pool on which one of y'all motherfuckers are gonna make it out alive. That's on y'all. Y'all play your own little pool, but somebody died in this store tonight, okay? And so we about to get ready to start this story time. I don't have enough thumbs. Come on, everybody, give them thumbs. Give them thumbs. She's like, girl, he bad. Who want him? Exactly. You want him. He gonna be bad now. See, they hell when they well. They ain't never sick. And now that he done came off that sick bench, he got years of feeling good on his Reeboks. So you might well strap up your Reeboks and get ready to run, because his ass gonna be all over your house. Come on, guys. I ain't getting enough thumbs. Let me know. Marcus, you here still? Thank you, Caleb. Marcus, are you still here? Are you driving or are you pulled over? If you're driving, then you don't have to answer. But if you pulled over, then let me know you're still here. Tamika's here. Okay, thank you for the thumbs, love. All right, guys. We're about to go ahead and start this first story. So you can go ahead and take your first shot. Go ahead and throw that first shot back. Don't even waste no time. Go ahead and throw the first shot back. Yeah, we wait. Go ahead. I mean, look at us. We got our own damn shots. Go ahead. We'll wait. Okay, sweet tea. All right, guys. Here we go. The first story of the night. First story has step, Marcus, and reality. Step, Marcus, and reality. Are you guys here? Step, Marcus, and reality. Do I see anybody? See anybody? Oh my goodness. Do it. All of them are cutting my class. And y'all still ain't closing the door. Close the door. That's probably why ain't nobody got in. Okay, reality, you here? Okay, thank you, reality. Thank you for being in class. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to call your mama. Tell her I seen you in the girl bathroom getting butt fucked by the basketball team, which is obviously what I'm gonna have to tell step parents, because her ass ain't here. And I'm gonna let her know Marcus was a part of that team. Cause he ain't here. So everybody ain't getting in trouble, except for you. But they is in trouble. All right, guys. So here we go. All right, here we go. So step, Marcus missing in action ass. And reality, here's you guys' story. So Marcus was a big brother. He was always protective of step. In reality, he didn't play that shit. He was 13 and he was bad as hell. Like anybody want to mess with my sisters gonna have to fight me first. He always been protective about them, but they were nerve wracking as shit. They always took advantage of the fact that Marcus looked out for them like that. They would go out and do shit that they know would clearly get their ass in trouble. But Marcus would get in trouble first. So it didn't even matter to them. So one day, mom told them they could go outside and play. And they was outside playing for a while. And then they came in, they ate. And it was getting dark outside. And they were like, Mom, can we please go back outside and play? Our friends are still outside. So mom was like, go outside and play, but don't leave the front yard. Marcus, keep an eye on your sisters. Okay, fine. So they go outside. They get to the playground in front of their house and everything. All the kids are still out there playing. So Marcus see his homeboys walking over to the playground. He tells Reality and Step, don't move. Don't go nowhere. Y'all stay on the playground. Don't leave the playground. You heard what mama said. Okay. So Marcus gone on over to his little friends and they talk outside the little playground area. Meanwhile, Step in Reality is running with the other kids around the playground. They playing and slowly but surely kids are dropping off, going into the house until it's just Marcus and his little group of friends, and then Reality and Step still on the playground. So they are playing and everything, and Step tell Reality, chase me around the playground. So she starts to run, and Reality chase her. And she gets around this playground. She runs laps around this playground like twice. The third time she comes around, she stops. She just freezes. And Reality like, you okay? She's like, do you hear that? And Reality like, hear what? She's like, do you hear the singing? Reality like, nope, I don't hear any singing. Slap Step ass in the back. Bow, tag you in. She take off running around the playground. So Reality runs up into the playground and she runs up into the little tunnel with a slide set. And she sit there. Her plan is to scare the shit out of Step when she comes up the steps. So she sit there for a minute, but Step never come up the steps. She's like, what the fuck? So she slides on down the slide and she looks around the playground. Step ain't on the playground. What the fuck? She looks around and she looks across the street and Step is walking up into an old abandoned house across the street from the fucking playground. She's walking. Reality called for her. Step. She never looks back. She keeps walking until she walks into this dark, abandoned fucking house. She just walks in the door like she lived there. Instantly, Reality called Marcus. Marcus come over here with his little friends. What you want? Go get my sister. The fuck? What are you talking about? Go get my sister. What are you talking about, Reality? And then he looks around and he notices, what the hell Step at? I just told you, go get my sister. Where she went? Over there in that house. She points to the house. Marcus and his friends turns and look at the house. His friends turns back around and look at Reality and say, oh, she gone. Y'all might well take her table, her little plate and glass and put that shit up. She won't be at the dinner table no more. Reality was like, what? What you talking about? Marcus was like, what the hell? And they like, yeah, man. Y'all didn't know that house was haunted? What? Marcus like, what the fuck is you talking about? Dude, like, yeah, the house was haunted. Lady killed her kids in that house. Yeah, that house is haunted. Don't nobody fuck with that house on the street. Reality looked at Marcus. You better go get my sister. Marcus like, did you just hear he said damn house haunted? I don't care. You better go get my sister. I'm telling mama. Fuck. So Marcus attempt to go across the street. He looked back at his homeboy. Y'all gonna ride with me? They're like, oh hell no. And they just scatter like roaches when the light come on in the middle of the night. The motherfuckers was gone. All different directions. Hey Quan, you're late. Scattered all over the fucking place. Fuck, man. He looked back at Reality. You sure she went in here? I'm sure she went in there, Marcus. Go get my sister. Come on, man, because I can't leave you at the playground by yourself. So he grabs Reality and he goes across the street to the house. Reality like, I'm fine right here. No, we going in here to get her together. No, I'm fine right here. Marcus standing there. He like, you ain't going in and be for real, Reality. She like I said, I'm fine right here. So Marcus starts to climb the stairs. He gets to the front door. He opens the door. He looks in, looks around. Step. Nobody says anything. Step, step. Still, nobody says anything. He looks back out. Reality, you sure she came here? I'm sure she went in there go get my sister. So Marcus goes on in the house. Step, step. He takes like 3 steps in and he hears like humming. He looking around. Step, step. Stop playing. Come here, man. Ain't nobody saying shit. He hears the humming coming from upstairs. So naturally, he starts to climb those stairs. The hummings get loud. At one point, the humming sounded like it was coming from behind him. He turns around and spins, and all he sees like shadow figures like shooting in front of the window where the street lights are shining in. It looked like somebody's running past the fucking windows on the inside of the house. He sees this shit. He just runs on up the stairs. Step, 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 step. Still, no answer from step, step. He started going down the hallway. He can still hear the echo of the fucking humming. It's like it's following him. It's like it's following him down the hallway. He can hear the humming. He opened up the first bedroom door. Step, step. Step, step. Nobody says anything. He comes on down the hallway. Humming still going on. He pushes open the second door. Step. Step. Come on, step. Still, nobody says anything. He goes on down the hallway. When he gets to the third bedroom door, now the humming sounds like it's coming from inside the bedroom. So he pushes the bedroom door open slightly. Step, step. And there stood Step, step, facing the window, like she's just staring out the window. And she's humming. He walks over to her. Step, step. What the hell, man? You gonna get me in trouble? Come on. She don't move. Step, step. He goes over there. He spins step, step around to look at her. Her eyes are solid black. She's staring at him. Suddenly, all the doors in the house start to close. Bow, one by one. Bow, 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 bow. He like, step, step. Now he's shaking her. Step, step, wake up. Step, step. Step, step. The humming is getting louder now. It's echoing all over the house again. Step, step. Wake up, step, step. Finally, step, step snaps out of this shit. And she's like, what's going on? Where we at? And he like, step, step, come on, we gotta go. And he's running for the door, and the door is just like, bow, 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 bow. It's opening and closing, opening and closing. He grabs the door as he get ready to close again, but the door has so much strength, like somebody's pushing it from the other side as he's trying to keep it open. He like, go, step, step, run, run. So step, step runs out the room. He slides himself out this little crack. And the door slams right behind him. Boom, boom. Every door in the hallway is slamming. Boom, 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 boom. You can hear windows sliding up and down. He like, come on, step, step, we gotta go. You get ready to go down the stairs, and step, step sees all these black fucking figures, shadows, zooming through the goddamn window, like past the window. She sees this. She grabbed Marcus. Marcus, I'm scared. What am I supposed to do? And Marcus like, come on, man, we gotta go. We just gotta run. I'm scared though. Please, Marcus, I'm scared. Like, no. He like, oh my God. Reality, reality, starts screaming for reality, 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 runs up the steps. She opens up the door and she's like, yeah. And she sees this black shit like flying all through the goddamn living room. And she's like, she can't even believe this shit. She's just looking at everything like shoot past her. One of these black figures comes straight for reality, pushes reality in the chest, pushes her off the porch, down the little flights of stairs, and she lands on the second flights of concrete stairs. She jumps up and she hauls ass. The door slams. Marcus and Step Step is still standing at the top of the stairs like, what the fuck? The fucking black figures are still shooting all around the house. The humming and now sounding like it's coming down the hallway towards them. Marcus like, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta get the fuck on. So he just starts to run down the stairs and he pulls Step Step with him and she just screaming, I don't want to go. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. He's like, come on, come on. He's running to the door. He's running to the door. He makes it to the door. He snatches the door open. Something grabs Step Step. He grabs. He lets the door go and he grabs Step Step and he's yanking Step Step towards the door. He gets her like right in front of the door and he pushes her out. And as he's trying to come out, he snatched back in. The door slams shut. She hits the ground. When she looks up, all she can hear is reality and her mama and them like, Step Step, Step. They are running across the street to the damn house. They get to the house. They pick Step off the ground. She like, Mama, Marcus is in there. Marcus is in there. She runs back to the door. Marcus, trying to get the door open. The door won't open. Mama's beating on the door. Marcus. The dad runs up and drop kicks. I'm talking about kung fu, last dragon, drop kick this goddamn door open off the hinges. Damn, they're like, bah! And when the door opens, it's completely silent in the house. So the mom is like, where's Marcus? Marcus! They're screaming for Marcus. Marcus! The mom and daddy runs in the house. They checking every room, upstairs, downstairs, all around this fucking house. They looking around. They cannot find Marcus. They upstairs in the bathroom. Marcus! They cannot find Marcus. Dad runs into the kitchen. Marcus! He sees another door. He opens this door and he screams out, Marcus! He don't see anything. It's dark as shit in this house. He don't see shit. He just runs out. He stands in front of the door and he calls the police. He's waiting on the police to get there. Ain't nobody going in. And damn sure ain't nobody coming out unless they go past Dad. So Dad stood there. And when the police got there, they went in. They told him their son went into the house. They don't know where he is. They tried to check. They couldn't see. So the police went inside the house to look for Marcus. And they found Marcus at the bottom of the basement stairs. They said basically Marcus' heart exploded inside his chest. Like he was scared so bad that his fucking heart burst inside his fucking chest. I don't know what the fuck Marcus seen when they snatched his ass back into their house. But whatever it was, scared that boy to his fucking heart, like exploded. Like stopped, like valves just stopped fucking working. He was found at the bottom of the steps, eyes still open. Didn't look like he fell down the steps. He was neatly laying at the bottom of the steps. Arms on his side. He didn't look like he was in no crazy way. He just laid down on the bottom of the steps and died. And the mama couldn't believe that shit. Like, you lying. Like, no, ma'am. I'm so sorry. They had to bring his body up. Mom and dad seen it. Reality, step. They seen it. Police asked them what happened. And after the story that they gave, which was the truth to them, you know what I'm saying? The story that they gave, the police brushed it off as they were in shock. Police said they was in shock and they was making up this story to cope with what happened to Marcus, but they chopped it up to an accidental fall. So it was so dark in the house, he didn't see his way around in the house and he must have fallen down the basement stairs trying to find his way out of the house. Now, reality don't really know what happened. Step. Don't really know what happened. All she know is her brother came in that goddamn house and he saved her. She don't know what pulled him back in there, but he didn't fall down the goddamn stairs. And they kept trying to tell their parents he didn't fucking fall down them stairs. Something did something, but the parents highly pissed off. They was hurt, mad, every emotion you could feel except for joy and happiness they had. And they blamed Step and reality after hearing the story, because the story started with Step taking her ass to that house. And if Step hadn't took her ass to that house, then Marcus would have had to go in and save her. And you pretty much know how the rest of the story goes. So yeah, they were pretty much blamed by their parents for what happened to Marcus. Their parents pretty much, it's like they stopped living when Marcus died. Like, it was a whole shrine in their house dedicated to Marcus, and everything that Step in reality did was compared to Marcus after he died, and parents just blamed them for it. Like, if you would have did this, if you would have ran your ass off, Marcus wouldn't have had to come find you. He would have ended up. So yeah, they ended up being blamed for that shit for a while, and the parents didn't give a fuck how it made either one of them feel, because they blamed them girls until them girls were old enough to move out the fucking house and not live with their parents no more, which they also had to in turn both get therapy, because after you spend all your damn life, I ain't gonna even say all your life, we'll just say 10 of your years of your fucking life in a house with people that are supposed to love you but secretly hate you because they feel like you was the reason that their son died. So, hey honey. So yeah, they still dealing with it to this day. Go with daddy, honey. I know, go with daddy.
Thank God for the birthday stuff and worst season and all of this stuff. I really appreciate it. I ain't no goddamn lie.
Go with daddy. I'll be in there in a minute when I get through with story time. I got one more story, and then I'll be in there, okay? Go put on your pajamas, Bam. It's nighttime. It's bedtime. Hey, Luke. Yep, you late. I'm gonna need your late excuse, please. He got drunk. He ate Mexican food and he got drunk. That's pretty much what Uncle did. He had birthday breakfast at 12:01. I took him to Waffle House and got him some birthday breakfast. And then we got up and took him to a birthday dinner at Gambino's Mexican restaurant. And he ate there and had a bunch of drinks. And I had to drive home because he couldn't. So he said, "Thank you for the birthday wishes and thank you for the birthday gifts." So, yes. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, Newt. Yes, both y'all are late. Both y'all are late. Let me see, do I have any late slips or anything along them lines? Yeah, so thank you, Evelyn. So this is your brief intermission where you can go to the bathroom, get you something to drink, retwist your twisties, refill your shot glasses, go over and tip your auntie, and meet me back here in 4 minutes for the last story of the night. Because unfortunately, because I didn't have enough people tipping last time, I only can do two stories. I only had two stories worth of people. So don't shoot me, shoot the tippers. If you're gonna shoot anybody, don't shoot auntie, shoot the tippers. Okay. So yeah. All right, y'all got 4 minutes for that to go over and do what you need to do. Hey, Courtney. Yes, so that's pretty hard to deal with having to have your parents look at you knowing you didn't do anything wrong, but they feel like you're the reason their son died. It's kind of, you know. Um, so when Reality and Step got older and moved out of the house and started their own little therapy journey. Thank you, Courtney. When they started their own little therapy journey, they according to therapy, the therapist, that was a part of it, having to speak with their parents about what happened. And they tried bringing their parents to the therapy session so they could speak on how they felt and, everything. Parents refused. They didn't want to go. They said they were not going to entertain the lies that these girls had concocted years ago. And, they didn't want to be a part of it. So the girls tried over and over again to get their parents to come to therapy, talk to them about, the situation and what everything that happened. But it was no luck. It was no luck. Thank you, Jersey. Yeah, it was no luck. So mom and dad pretty much lived their life and moved on like they don't have no children, even though they had two daughters left. They lived their life like they ain't have no kids. You might well say Step and Reality died the same day Marcus died because that's how their parents treat them like they weren't alive either. So they all when they did see him, all they did was blame him. If something happened like a song that Marcus loved would come on and they were around each other to just be like, maybe if you would have been so grown, you took your ass over there, my child. And it's like, I can't sit around this. I gotta go. So yeah. They'll see the truth then, but I mean it's too late for them to apologize and ask for forgiveness for what they done to their kids. But hey, that's how they chose to do it. Okay, Evelyn, just reach out, let me know. Is you okay? Everything okay? Alrighty, guys. Finna get okay. Oh shit, boy. Birthday in 12 more days. I know your party gonna be epic. It's gonna be some Project X type shit. I understand. You don't get locked up. 'Cause we ain't got no bonding money. You the baby of the fucking family. We ain't got no bonding money for your bad ass. So don't get locked up, okay? All right, guys. Time for you some Moscato. Moscato. A whole bottle. Moscato. My Tumblr girl on play. All right, guys. So it's time for the last story of the night. Y'all didn't get but two because I only had six people to tip. That means two stories. So this is gonna be your last story of the night. So if you guys are back from the bathroom, back from the microwave, back from the refrigerator, and you ready to get the story time started, come on, come on, come on, give it them thumbs, give it them thumbs, give it them thumbs. You should have two thumbs at this point. If you don't, then please make it two thumbs. That means you should thumbs up the live and thumbs in the chat. I should have two thumbs at this point for everybody. So can I please get those two thumbs? Can I get those two thumbs? It's not much to ask. Just two thumbs. I ain't asking you to move mountains or part seas. Just two thumbs. That's it. Two thumbs. That's it. Yes, yes, yes. And it looked like based off the tips from tonight, it may be one fucking story time Thursday. Damn. I got enough people for one story time. Story times are being cut short. Hey, KJ. Is Nakia here? I ain't seen Nakia. I ain't see her in here today. All righty, guys. So the last story of the night. This story has Regina, Miss D, and Peaches. Regina, Miss D, and Peaches. Are you guys in here? Regina, Miss D, Peaches. Are you guys in here? Oh, man. I have to call and lie to some old parents about some bad kids. Cutting class. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Thank you, Jersey. It looks like Jasmine is the biggest tipper so far with $30. Jasmine's in the building with $30. All right, Regina, you here, girl. Hold on, I'm finna call your parent and straight up tell them you was in the bathroom, butt fucking some little boy. I ain't even lying. You gonna get your ass whooped, you show up in my class with your ass whooped. All right. So, like I said, this story has Regina, Peaches, and Miss D. Here's you guys' story. I hope you like the story. So, okay, okay. So Peaches had recently moved in with her sister Regina and her daughter Miss D. Peaches had recently caught her boyfriend of 5 years cheating on her. And I ain't talking about a fucking text message in the phone or some shit like that. I'm talking about coming home from work early, bitch in your bed, cheating type shit. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Regina. Yes, bitch, that type of cheating. So this is what Peaches cruise in on. She walks into her house, some bitch bent over, ass in the air, getting it in with her man. Peaches see this, she's like, ugh. Her man turns around, he sees this, and he's like, babe, it ain't what it looked like. I assume he was giving this bitch a pap smear with his dick, but that's neither here nor there. It ain't my business, but whatever. So Peaches decides to leave. She leaves, she called Regina, she let Regina know what's going on. Regina like, bitch, you can come here. Fuck him, you can come here. You can come here with me and D. You know, you'll be fine here. So Regina decides, Peaches decides to go there. So she's over there and he is constantly blowing her fucking phone up. Like every 10 minutes he's calling, blowing her phone up. And Regina's trying to be the strong big sister, like, fuck him, you can do better. You don't need him. You know, he around here fucking all these bitches, you don't need him, you can do better. So, you know, she's listening to her sister. You right. You know what I'm saying? Miss D is keeping her company. You know what I'm saying? She have her niece up on all the time. So she's feeling a little better, but still she got this nigga on her mind. You know what I'm saying? And he is wearing her down. So about a good 2 weeks of harassing her, blowing her fucking phone up, trying to get her to talk. I just want to talk to you, baby, what it looked like. Okay. So she breaks down. 2 weeks of this nigga calling and blowing up her phone, she breaks down. And she's like, okay, cool, we can talk and you can try to explain. Although I don't know what the fucking explanation could be for this shit when you catch it like that, but whatever. She says, fine, we can talk so you can explain what happened. So he comes over, he pulls up. Peaches going now. She let Regina know. Mike, we're gonna call him Mike. Mike outside, and he wanted to talk to me. And instantly, Regina was like, "Oh, he can't bring his punk ass in my house. He better not set foot in my motherfucking house, so I'm gonna whoop his ass. He better stay outside. That's the best place for him, unless he want to find himself fucked up tonight. The best place for him is outside." So Peaches was like, "Okay, that's fine." You know what I'm saying? And she goes outside to talk to him. So Regina and Miss D sitting at the table, about to bless the food. God is grace. God is bow. Gunshot goes off. Instantly, Regina jumps up from the table. She runs outside to see what's going on. Peaches is falling out the car backwards. She's like falling on the ground out the car backwards. So Regina runs over and picks her up, and she's like covered in blood and chunks of flesh. She's screaming, she's shaking, she's hollering. And Regina looks into the fucking car, and bro man blew his fucking brains out. It's just scattered thoughts all over the fucking vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Scattered ideas all in the goddamn middle console. You know what I'm saying? So she sees this shit and she calls 911. 911 comes out. You know, the police comes out and everything. They talk to Peaches and they take her downtown. They take her to the police station because they want to test her for residue. They want to see if she pulled the trigger or if he pulled the trigger. She told them what happened in the car, but to like clear all that shit up, they took her for a residue test. The residue test come back clean. They cleared her and released her. Regina goes to pick her up. She got Miss D in the back seat sleep. So she goes to pick her up and they, you know, Peaches don't say shit the whole ride. She's just like looking out the window. She don't say a word. She's quiet the whole time. And they get to the house. When they get to the house, Miss D Peaches take Miss D upstairs and put her in the bed. And you know, she's coming back to talk to Peaches to see how Peaches is doing. And as Regina's getting ready to go to Peaches' room, she hears. So she goes on downstairs thinking it's the police or maybe the detectives have more questions. And she just opens the door. She opens the door. There's nobody there. She goes outside the door. She looks, you know, in her yard, up the street, down the street. Nobody. Okay. She comes back in the house. She closed the door. She locks it. She's going back upstairs to Peaches' room. When she gets to Peaches' room, she sees Miss D. Miss D is standing on the side of Peaches' bed. She got the biggest fucking butcher knife in the house. This shit is in the air over Peaches. And she's just like standing there. Her eyes are solid white. And she's just standing there with this fucking knife in her hand with both hands like over Peaches' body. And Regina sees that shit and she's like, Peaches! And Peaches like wakes up just in time to roll out the fucking bed before the blade comes down in the fucking bed. She rolled out the bed, hit the floor, she backing up like, D, what are you doing? D, what are you doing? And D opens her mouth and the voice that comes out is not her own. She says, if you won't be with me, you won't be with no one else. And this is the deepest male voice you ever heard. Barry White ain't got shit on the tone that just came out this little girl's throat. Do you hear me? And she's just like, you won't have me, you won't be with me, you won't be with nobody. And she's walking up on Peaches with this fucking blade in her hand. Like, if I can't have you, bitch, can't nobody have you. Eyes are still white. And she's coming toward Peaches. And Peaches is like backing up. And Regina's screaming like, D, stop. D, but none of that shit is affecting her. She is steady walking up saying the same shit. Can't nobody have you. I can't have you. Can't nobody have you. And she got this knife and she's coming toward. And Regina just does what the first thing that comes to mind, which is pray. She starts to pray. She starts to call on Archangel Michael for help. She starts to pray. And when she says, you know, the prayer for the Archangel Michael, it's like D just freezes, like something, like she ran into an invisible fucking brick wall. She just couldn't move. She was just like stuck. You can see her body trying to move, but she couldn't move. She was just stuck. And when Peaches seen her ass couldn't move, Peaches jumped up and she started praying with Regina the same prayer, loud as they could. And they is watching her body like shake. You can clearly see she was trying to move, but couldn't move. Her body is shaking hard and shit. And Regina's just like crying and praying and loud. Peaches doing the same thing. And then all of a sudden her body just dropped. She just drops to the fucking ground. The knife drops and everything. When she drops, fucking stomps in the attic like, boom, 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 loud as fuck. Like somebody's now walking through the fucking attic. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And it's not an upstairs in the fucking attic. It's not. It's not. It's not a room in an attic. It's just a fucking attic. So how the fuck this motherfucker is walking like he's on a floor? Don't know, but the footsteps are loud as shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It scares the fuck out of Regina and Peaches. Regina grabs Miss D. Her and Peaches hauls ass at the house. They get the fuck on. They leave. Regina called her pastor. She let her pastor know everything that's been going on, that's happened. Now something's going on with Miss D. And the pastor, just from hearing what she said, he like, bring her here. Bring her here right now. Like, you need to get here right now. Don't stop. Come straight to me. You need to get her right now. So she hauled ass to the reverend. She got to the reverend. He told her to meet him at the church. She hauled ass to the church. She got there. When she got there, it was like 3 deacons and the pastor was there. So when she got there, they helped her get D out the car and everything and brought D into the church, laid her on this little table thing, and all the deacons surrounded her and the pastor, and they started to pray and throwing like holy water type stuff on her, and she was screaming and hollering like damn near a miniature exorcism. You know what I'm saying? And after they did that, they blessed her and they baptized her. So Peaches was shook. She like, what is going on? Like, what's wrong with my niece? Why is she doing all that? And the pastor tell Peaches and Regina that apparently Peaches' crazy ass boyfriend had attached himself to Miss D. I guess in order to torment Peaches. I don't know, because he knew Peaches was living there, so I'm assuming he attached himself to her niece so that he can continue to terrorize and fuck with Peaches. So the pastor was like that. He attached himself, to her, I guess, in order to, fuck with you. And Peaches couldn't believe it. Like, damn, he went that far. So they blessed her and they baptized her. After they baptized her, blessed her, they did Peaches. They baptized, they blessed Peaches and Regina as well. And then the 3 deacons and the same pastor went to the house with them. When they got into the house, you could still hear the fucking footsteps upstairs as if somebody was walking around the fucking house mad, just stomping hard as shit in the attic. And the pastors and the deacons hear that shit, and they tell Peaches and Regina and Miss D, go back to the car, stay in the car, wait till we come and get y'all. We don't need y'all in the house. We don't need it attaching itself back to either one of y'all. Sit in the car until we done. Okay, cool. Regina, Peaches, and Miss D went inside in the car. They was in the car about a good 45 minutes. And then one of the deacons came out and told them to come in. And when they came in, the pastor told them to mark the house, basically. Tell whatever's here, this is your space. This is your space. And they like splash holy water. He said, because we can do it, but this is your space. So you have to be the one to push this energy out. You got to let this energy know it cannot take over your house. So Peaches and Regina and Miss D, they all had their little holy water, and they was sprinkling. Each one of them had a deacon with them. They was going through the house sprinkling, like, get out. You're not allowed here. You can never be here. We don't want you here. Get out. And they all went through the house. 3 different ways. They all went through the house and blessed the whole house like that. And when they got done, Peaches actually said it felt better in the house. She was like, she wasn't worried no more. And Miss D was like looking around the house as if the house was brand new. And this is the house she'd been living in. But she was looking around the house like it was brand new to her. You know what I'm saying? And Regina was just like, she just wanted the shit gone. She was just happy for it to be gone. So, the Reverend let her know that nothing else is going, it should happen in the house. But if it did, please don't hesitate to call him. He'll come back out and bless the house again if need be. And if they feel like it's attaching to them again, he told them to start coming to see him. Well, on Sundays when they come from church, stay off the church, and he gonna bless them like every week until it stops or whatever's going on. So they were like, cool. That happened like 4 years ago. They haven't had any more energy, any more, paranormal type shit to go on in the house. Miss D was never possessed again. Peaches stayed with Regina for about 2 years, and then she got her own spot, and she didn't have any problems there. But just to be on the safe side, she had the pastor to come bless that apartment that she was moving into, just to be on the safe side. Now, She had him come bless that house too. So he made it his business to bless her house and make sure it was nothing in her house that could attach to her. So that was how they dealt with it. But she was just like, according to Peaches, when she went down there to talk to him, he was trying to tell her that the girl seduced him. He said the girl was, you can believe this story, it's on you. Apparently, this girl was selling cable. She was going door to door selling cable, and she knocked on Peaches in the door. And Peaches' boyfriend happened to come to the door half naked because he was in the shower when she came. So he just jumped out with a towel wrapped around him and answered the door. And this girl, somehow, some way, her cable package deal was so good that he let her in the house. And then she started showing him all the premium packages in some type of way, by accident, probably, maybe. His dick slid into her just a little bit, not even a lot. Like I didn't even give her the whole dick like I be giving you. It accidentally, the head accidentally fell in, and that's what had happened. And he expected Peaches to believe that bullshit. And when Peaches said that's bullshit, I'm not believing it, I don't want to fuck with you, you couldn't even tell me the truth, then that's when he started talking that crazy shit about, if I can't have you, then can't nobody else have you. And she was like, no, don't do this. My niece is in this house. She's looking out the window. She can see me. You don't do this to her. And you know what I'm saying? And bro, man, just whatever. And she said the way he shot, she just knew she was supposed to be dead because he was on the driver's side, she was on the passenger side, and he shot through this way. I guess he was assuming the bullet would go through and hit her ass too. So he shot this way, but the bullet didn't come out this way. It like traveled or some shit, so it never hit her. But his plan was for that shit to kill both of them. Fire one shot, kill both of them. But it didn't go that way. So yeah, that's why he ended up shooting himself, because she didn't believe that the mysterious Cable One lady that showed up with premium packages just seduced her way in the house and fell butt naked on her fucking bed, and he accidentally tripped over a shoe and the tip of his dick landed in her by accident a little bit. However the fuck that goes. That's what the story he tried to pass to Peaches, and she wasn't listening to that shit. So he decided to take his life and hers, but it didn't work out the way he wanted it to. So since he knew it didn't work out the way he wanted it to, he decided to attach his ass to somebody in the fucking house so he could still torture and torment the shit out of Peaches. And that's what happened. So, yeah. So, I don't know how many women would believe that story, but he thought she would, and it didn't work out like that. So, she got her own spot, and she had the pastor to bless her house too, and she ain't had no paranormal shit to go on in her apartment. And Regina and Miss D ain't been visited by Mike retarded ass anymore either. So there you guys go. Yeah. Hey Leah. Yeah, you late again. Cause that was the last story. So yeah, that was the last story. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed the stories for tonight. Let me see how many tips I got. So it looks like it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Oh, only 3 tips. And who in here? She tried to see what had happened was, let's see, Regina, she on this list. That's 4. Jersey made 5. Courtney made 6.
That might just be barely enough for 2.
Yeah.
I'm trying to combos for my tomorrow outfit.
Yeah. So y'all gonna get 2 on Thursday. I only got no tips from people for 2. For 2 on Thursday. So y'all only getting 2 on Thursday. So sorry, don't shoot me, shoot the tippers. So so thank you guys for joining me for story time. Has anyone watched the reading? Girl, you know I don't watch the reading already, girl. You know I don't watch the reading already, Miss T. Come on now. Bitch. You love your story. Thank you, Regina. Peaches, yeah, you gonna have to go back and replay game that thing, yes. Yes, if you ain't seen the reading, it's decent. I ain't gonna say it's good, but it's decent. It's decent. She did, you know what? Monique don't really play. I've always I've always hated Monique after she did Precious for some strange reason. Every movie she do, all I see her as is Precious Mama, and it just made me not like her as an actress. And then she started doing all that shit with cussing out all these celebrities and shit. But anyway, this one, The Reading, she did good on that shit. The bitch tricked me. It was good though. It was good. She tricked the shit out of me. I don't want to give it up, but y'all check out The Reading. It's on BET Plus. Check out The Reading with Monique. It's good. It's good. I ain't gonna say it's good, but it's good. So yeah, y'all check that out. It's on BET Plus. Go over there and look at it. I don't like Danny Glover because of the color purple. See what I'm saying? It took me a long time to start liking Pinky again after waiting to exhale. But anyway, so yes, thank you guys so much for joining me for story time. I greatly appreciate it. I love you guys with everything in me. If it wasn't no y'all, it would not be no me. So thank you so much for joining me for story time. Thank you, Courtney. Yippee. Thank you, love. I love you guys so much. If you get bored, go over to BET Plus, check out The Reading. Let Auntie know what you think. Auntie gonna be checking out some more scary movies, and I'm gonna let y'all know because I know how we like scary shit. So I'm gonna let y'all know. Another thing you might want to look at is Chasing the Devil. That's a good one. Just say it in your mic, your little remote, it'll pull up. Chasing the Devil. That's a good one. Yeah, The Reading was a good one. I'm gonna just drop a list for y'all, okay? And then y'all can check them out tonight or whenever you want to check them out. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for story time. Kiss y'all badass kids. Let them know Auntie said, hey, I'll see y'all again on Thursday for story time. So get some sleep, get some rest. I see y'all on Thursday, and I'm going to do my best. Good night.